Now to get to step number 3. I call this whether you choose to work alone or form a partnership or a group LLC. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it's pretty commonly understood that partnerships seem to be taxed at a lower tax rate. Investing is a team sport. It's not something for the Lone Ranger. If you look at the most successful people in the world, they do everything in the form of partnerships, in the form of teams. So I learned those concepts, and I want to pass this information along. Step number 3 is truly the secret that changed my entire life. The concept, when I mastered it, of working in partnerships was the thing that changed everything for me in my business. Now, the first thing to consider is who your partner's going to be. Consider who your potential partners would be. What you should do right now is think about listing all the people that you could potentially work with as partners. This is what we call a prospect list in a real estate venture. You want to list next to the names of the people that you're thinking of, you want to list what assets they could contribute. It doesn't have to be money. Could be potentially good credit. Could be that they have working knowledge. In some of my partnerships, it's a licensed realtor who gets good pocket listings for certain kinds of deals. Those are deals that don't even hit the MLS. More money is made by people who know about deals before they become public. So you want to really think, what are the kind of assets that people have that could contribute to a partnership? I have a licensed painting contractor as one of the partners in one of my partnerships. Guess what he contributes to that partnership? He does all the exterior and interior painting on every property that we rehab. So it's written out in the partnership exactly what his role is going to be. The partnership pays for the materials, does not pay for the labor. He gets his share of the profits after the property has been sold. So there are many ways that you can structure a partnership to make it win-win and really get the best out of people. I mean, am I going to get the best work out of somebody who's got a vested interest in this deal, or somebody I just hire off the street and say, slap it together as fast as you can? That's the kind of control that partnerships will allow you. Finding partners. Obviously, you start out approaching people you know. You run advertisements. You place ads in the newspaper. You attend networking events like a real estate investors club meeting. So it's really valuable to get out there and meet as many people as you can to start to find like-minded people that would want to work with you in these kinds of things. Now, let's talk about the ads in the newspaper. Okay, there is a tip that I'll give you. The best place that I've ever found to find partners for a real estate partnership is not in the money wanted section. It's not in the financial services section. It's here. Commercial real estate for sale. That is the best place I've ever found in a newspaper to find potential partners. Why? Because people who are looking at commercial real estate want to do bigger deals. They want to do a bigger deal than just a single family house. But probably half of them don't have enough money yet to be able to do the deal. I mean, it's window shopping. I mean, it's pretty common. All the ladies I know, they don't buy something the very first trip to the store. They do some window shopping. They want to look at it. They want to try. They want to experience it first. Well, real estate investors are the same. They want to look through the paper. They want to see what things cost, what things are available. You put an ad looking for partners in that commercial real estate for sale, and you will meet like-minded people. Okay, screening potential partners. I want to make sure that I find out what assets they bring to the table. If somebody says to me, I got great credit, I'm going to be your credit partner. Well, you probably want to see some kind of indication that they do have great personal credit. I don't know if you have to look at their credit report, but for me, the 3 principles that determine whether anybody's ever going to get allowed in one of my partnerships are they easy to work with, do we have similar philosophy on how to do business, and are they going to be a silent partner? I literally say to people, I don't need your help. I don't want your input. Okay? If you want to do real estate investing yourself and have all the fun of getting in there, you should go and buy your own property. This is a passive investment. That's not what this is for. And when they understand that and that's what they want, they are an ideal partner for me. Okay, so are they easy to work with? I say to people, I have 25 partnerships. I'm not going to be checking in with you and reporting to you every week on the color of the wallpaper. Okay, I have too many things going on. My partners say, we don't ever want to hear about it. We just want to see the checks. We want our K-1 tax returns before April 15th. We want to be able to check in when necessary and find out from the bookkeeper what's going on. I am a short time horizon investor. For me, a long-term investment is 3 years. Man, that's an eternity to have my money tied up in something for 3 years. So I want to make sure that I have explained to my potential partners what this partnership is going to be doing. We flip a lot of houses. Well, Tom, is that going to create some kind of capital gain? Well, yeah. Because I want my profits. I want to get my money, and what I'll do to shelter those profits from taxes is I'll try and buy another property before year end so I can use the depreciation on that property to wash out the capital gain that I made on the last property I flipped. So I gotta be in similar philosophy with people so they know what we're doing, that's what they want to be involved in, and that they say yes. That's the strategy for me. Now, finding your potential partners requires you to doing a presentation. First of all, you have to state for their benefit a problem. Now, the problem for your potential partner is always going to be one of three things or all of three things. First, they don't have enough money to do this on their own. They don't have enough time to do it on their own. They're too busy. They don't have enough experience. Then the next thing that you want to address is the solution to that problem. Now, guess what the solution to that problem is? You're the solution. You have the time. You have the knowledge. You have a money system that they don't know about that's going to allow you and them to access hundreds of thousands of dollars of capital now. If you're taking a partner in with no cash, with no money, that's fine because you're using this money system. So the solution is you. And now, the third key is you need some kind of facts to back up the statements you're talking about. Maybe one of the statements you made in this presentation was, there's a lot of money to be made in the pre-foreclosure market in Southern California. Okay, at this point, you want to back that up with some statistics. Then you want to talk about your credentials. Now, this is my favorite part because a lot of people say, I don't have any credentials. I don't have credentials like you. I'm just getting started, whatever the case might be. Well, here is what you do when you talk about your credentials. You talk about your team, okay? If you have good credentials, great. If you have experience, better. But I still want to know who you and your team are. And then finally, and to me the most important thing that a lot of people miss, a lot of people resist, that is a call to action. Okay? You have to, you must, in any kind of good campaign, you must have a compelling call to action.
Business lines of credit are your shortcut to money. Everything you need to get new business lines of credit is available in Thomas Kish's training programs. You can use this complete $200,000 business credit building system to buy real estate, invest in the stock market, or start any type of new business.
I've helped so many people change their lives with this amazing shortcut to getting money. Now let me be the guide on your road to financial freedom.